Here in the month of October, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and football and rugby coming together to raise funds for breast cancer awareness. The age-old battle, football versus rugby versus football. Representing football is Randy O'Shaughnessy. He's the president of the Prairie Conference. Hi, Randy.
Good evening. Thank you.
Levi Moore. Both men are in Regina. Levi is representing rugby. Hi, Levi.
Hello, hello.
Okay, so let's drill down to it here, fellas. Randy, let's start with you. Why or how did this come about, this challenge that you guys are doing, obviously with your long locks?
Well, it began a couple of years ago, quite frankly. I had decided myself to grow my hair out just for a change in look as I'm getting a little bit older, and thought that once I got to a certain length that I wouldn't mind donating it to a worthy cause for young people or adults that may need or be interested in having a wig while they go through their battle with cancer. And coincidentally, Levi started growing his as well. So we worked together at the Ranchella Society, and just kibitzing one day, we felt, hey, this is what I'm doing. And Levi mentioned, hey, that's kind of what he's doing. So we essentially decided that we were going to combine our efforts and go from there. And then Levi kind of took it over with organizing what we're doing now.
And Levi, talk to me a little bit about how personal this is. It's personal for me too. My mom passed away of breast cancer. There's a personal touch here for you as well, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. It was actually back in 2007. My mom went through her own battle with breast cancer. Fortunate that she utilized the breast assessment center and everything that's here in Regina, which ultimately is what we're raising funds for through the Hospitals of Regina Foundation. But yeah, it was a rough few months for sure when she went through it to start with. I can say that she's doing very well now. I mean, it's been years and she's been healthy as an ox ever since, still out on the farm. So definitely very, very thankful for all the support that we received through the center here. That just made it that much more exciting as an opportunity especially when talking to Randy and he's like, hey, yeah, let's do it. Let's start some fundraising. So
yeah, I love it. Now, when you guys go to work, because you worked with each other as well, are you measuring hair to see who has the longer hair?
Well, we're not doing it, but some of our colleagues are very interested on a kind of daily comparison. And I hear it more than a few times a week where it's, oh, you better get going. Levi's hair is growing another inch and a half. And well, it's been really good, a lot of fun.
Do you know currently, Levi, how long your hair is?
I don't know exactly. I know my daughter is very excited, but also very upset that I'm cutting it off because she has lovely long blonde hair and she really wants me to keep it so she can continue braiding it. So I know it's between my shoulder blades now. So
Yeah. Now there is something specific that the money is going to in Regina as well. Levi, can you take us through that on where the money that you guys raise is actually going?
yeah, so my wife actually works for the Hospitals of Regina Foundation, and through them, we were able to set up a direct donation page that goes to the Breast Assessment Center. Um, so in that center, I mean, it is what it is. It's a place where if you're diagnosed with any sort of breast cancer or any other sort of lymph node, any other cancer of that nature, you go there and you can get all your assessments done, all kind of in a one-stop shop. But of course, we can always use more funds to get better equipment and all that kind of stuff. So,
And Randy, why is it near and dear to your heart to be part of this fundraising challenge? And like you said, you had this great idea a couple of years ago to grow out your hair to eventually donate it. Is there anything else?
Yeah, my family's been in touch with cancer as well. I recently lost my mom to cancer, and I lost my daughter about 12 years ago to cancer. She was one who fought it really quite strongly, and when her hair needed to be cut, she didn't fuss about it at all. She just looked at me and said, "It's only hair, right, Daddy?" So I've always kind of remembered that, and even though I've gone quite attached to my hair now and like the flow of it and all that kind of stuff, I do remember that kind of stuff. And initially, I thought that I donated to what's called the Bald Angels in Regina, and that's hair for wigs for young kids. And it seemed like an idea that I wanted to help and support and do so ongoing. Drawing some attention, as Levi had set this up, is ideal, and raising some extra dollars is good. And then at the end of the day, I'm getting a free haircut.
And it does grow back where you can donate again, right?
It does grow back. That's correct. Yes.
Now, Levi, who has the honor of actually cutting these long locks?
So actually, a good friend of mine that I've known for many years, his name's John Christie, or John the Clipper, is he's a barber, local barber here in town. And when I mentioned to him, because he knows my family quite well, and when I mentioned to him kind of the meaning behind all of it, and well, for one, he was like, "Well, I think that's a great idea," but he's like, "Absolutely, I'll do it." You know, like I know your mom really well, and everything there. So he was quite excited the opportunity.
And Randy, being the president of the Prairie Conference, I'm sure some of the other teams around the league and conference are helping donate as well.
Yes, they've been very generous. My first donator was actually Levi. Levi helped me set up my end of it, and he was provided the first donation. And I've resolved that I'm going to, in return, be Levi's last donation. So if I'm ahead by $20 and I'm going to donate $50, well, Levi's going to win. That's my personal vow. But our teams have been more than gracious. As soon as we've got the page going within the first week, our goal originally was about $1,000 each, and we had met that within days of launching the site. And a great deal of that was due to our friends in the football world.
So you have, Levi, the rest of the month to continue to grow your hair? Is that the deadline?
Yeah, until October 31st, we've left it open too. We're going to do the haircuts on the 28th. But then kind of with that too, like Randy said, our goal, was $1,000 each, and I think it was within a day and a half we both hit $1,000. So I bumped mine up to $2,500. Well, within the next day and a half, I hit $2,500. So I stretched mine now to a $10,000 donation, whether I'll get it or not. But $5,000 now is what kind of my benchmark, because I haven't shaved my beard off in almost 10 years. So now if I go over $5,000, the hair's coming off and so is the beard. So
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Randy, what about yourself?
Well, this is new because I haven't talked to Jim, our commissioner, yet, but the end of the month, we have the Prairies are hosting the Canadian national semifinals. So if things land the right way and there's a center that is quite close to where we are at, we're going to hope to have our haircut, or we won't hope, we will get our haircut at halftime of that game.
Oh, that's excellent. I love that. That's a great idea. And folks can, obviously, they can donate now. We'll have links here in the story for people to donate. And guys, I just think it's an excellent cause, obviously, and such a fun thing to do. And seeing what has transpired on your heads is pretty spectacular. Guys, thanks for doing this.
No
Thank
problem.
you, Ryan. Appreciate it.